It's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video. My video today is, I'm just frustrated. Very, very frustrated. And it's because of this. I keep on being told I need to be patient. And when I hear that word, being patient, it just really frustrates me. Luckily, you see me getting ready to do some exercise. We'll go on a date on the gym. I don't know why that's offensive now. I looked as something different, but again, this is what happens now. Everyone gets offended very easily when really it's just a light-hearted joke. But I'm going to name myself now the voice of the voiceless, because I don't think I'm the only one feeling like this. And I want to ask you, Tottenham fans, anybody in the chat, anybody in the comments, that if you're watching this video, what are you feeling? Do you feel that you're satisfied? Are you feeling of, can you be patient anymore? Or have you just had enough? One thing I've had enough about, I'm told I need someone to tell me about what I know about my team. Someone tells me about, oh, you need to know about your team. I need to know about Postecoglou. I need to know about how Tottenham are as a club. So you need to be positive. Oh, you're too negative. And they say these words saying that you're being negative. And it's not even that it really bothers me, because it just pushes me the other way. Again, I remind you what I said before. I hated Postecoglou because of the fans. And it pushes me to the other side. I can have intelligent conversations, like the likes of YouTubers that want to actually debate. But then you've got YouTubers that just want to run away and do it in their own channels and only stream with certain people. And then they say that, oh, we need to be all together. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. Another one that's hypocrites are the board members. I've got Jonathan Turner, a board member, talking on BBC, on Business Sport. And he says that we need to be patient. We brought in Scott Munn, we brought in Johan Lang, we brought in Simon Davis, the head of the academy, and they're saying that fans want to see things result 24 hours, within 24 hours. But reality is, it is long term. But I answer the question, where was that long term when we had Martin Youll? Where was that long term when we brought in Glenn Hoddle for George Graham because we wanted better football? Where was that long term when Pochettino clearly needed a new project, a new youth for life, but we didn't give it to him? We didn't give him the credit that he was due. And where was that long term when you got in Mourinho, gone completely against what you believed in before, of building up from youth, being long term, playing good football, and then before the cup final, sack him? But we need to be patient. The reality is, and maybe I'm following a fellow YouTuber that made this video, which was a very good video. I'll say his name's Football Heritage TV, Sava. Big up to Sava. He said about when he was young, being a Tottenham fan, nothing changed. And now, nothing changing. I would reference that the same way I feel. Me being young, living with my family. And now, growing up, now, as my name says, and as my name is in the channel, Mr. Box Office. The reason why I call myself Mr. Box Office was because of frustration. It's a symbol of frustration. And that's why I feel frustrated. I feel like we're getting extradited every single time. We're negative, we're this, we're that, we're this. And I've really held it in the last how many weeks and months, and I didn't want to just be the same person saying the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. I'm not that guy that wants to show off YouTube videos of other people and try and make fun of them, no. But this season, I don't see anything changing. And even with the new coaching staff with Nick, Montgomery and Sergio, I regardless whether I see Nick, I see what Nick Montgomery's got in terms of player development. He did something previously as well in his other team, not Hibs, and did really well with that team. I still don't know where we're going at the moment. I still need convincing. The fact that and I wasn't even basing it on the transfer window. We got Timo Werner in. And people are still making excuses for that. And if we're going to start making excuses for Timo Werner, we might as well keep Perisic, because Perisic, at least you've got experience, know how to win. You could use him as a coach later on. But we go with the latter option of Timo Werner, who, for me, has got no confidence. He's an average winger at best. And at least with Perisic, you saw at the beginning of the season last season, he had a huge impact from the sub bench, and he had a huge impact on some of the youth players as well. And with the youth that we're bringing in, like Archie Gray, Bergvall, some of the youngsters that we brought through, we're bringing in right now, 16-year-olds we're bringing in. Would they get more out of a experienced veteran like Perisic than a bang average striker like Werner? I know who we would have got. And if you're paying all that money for Werner, I would have kept Perisic all day long. He would at least get a good cross in for like Richarlison and be useful for the sort of players like Kulusevski, Johnson, and bringing in a winger like, Desi Adone. You could use him, and he could teach them and learn. They can learn from his guidance. That's what I talk about. Those players that you can stand up and look up to. Because at the moment, you're bringing in someone like Archie Gray. Who can he look up to? Romero, Davis, who needs a testimonial. What's he going to learn? What are you going to learn from him? How to lose. I've done this for a very long time now. And I've seen the same thing and the same thing every single time. And people tell me to change. Oh, you need to be different. Well, you'll be waiting for a very, very long time. I'm getting very frustrated at the moment because I see the same things on every channel. We're getting extradited out. I'm getting extradited out. And the more and more I sit there, I sat on my hands. And I've sat there and thought, why am I sitting on my hands anymore? Whether or not you agree with me or not, you're going to get it. You're going to get the opinion from me. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to tell you what I feel. And whether you like it or not, you're going to get it regardless. I'm tired of the whole narrative of being a Tottenham fan right now. Well, we've got to be together. We've got to do this. We've got to do that. We've got to do this. We've said this how many years now? Nothing's changed. Now, I'm not asking for you to go against the board. not do anything. All I'm asking is this. I'm asking you to just to accept we're going to clash. We're going to not agree. We're not going to see the same things like other people, ourselves. And let's have that conversation. Because at the moment, letting us just forget, just ignore and let it just be, it's not gonna change anything. I need to see more. I'm not going to change my opinion. The transfer window won't make a difference. I need to see leadership from my board to say that they mean long term. And maybe it won't just come down to the board. It maybe just come down to Ange being a good manager. And that's it. Maybe that's where it will end up being. Him being a great manager. But again, I can't change my mind just because to make other people happy. So what do you feel? So what do you feel? Do you feel this is moving forward? Do you feel some of the signings, can you see a path forward without any inkling or any inkling on what's happening, or someone's telling you what's going to happen, or anything from the board saying, we want to win, yeah, but how do you want to win? What is the end goal? If you don't know the end goal, how can you believe? How, you tell me, everyone who's watching this video, tell me why I should change my mind. The only people that's spoken sense to me is Kuva and Asthmatic. Those are the only two people that have spoken sense to me on this situation. And guess what? They don't agree with me, but now Kuva's starting to agree with me. Big up Kuva, by the way, every single time. And that's what I need to say. You're going to get more videos like this because I'm frustrated. Very frustrated. And I've got no filter now. And it's not even no filter. It's unleashed. And that's it. So, please like and subscribe as we go on. And I need a holiday. Spoiler alert to what my videos are going to be in the future. And as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out.